I haven't always been scared of dolls, but recently they have been getting on my nerves. It's like they can read me. It started out with a prank. My father would set the doll in my room to scare me. I brushed it off as harmless, just bring the doll back to him, and going on with my day. Since then, I have moved out, and I live on my own, and I refuse to have any putrid dolls in my house, due to my everlasting fear of them. Everywhere I go, I see them. I do not just see any doll, but the one my father had used to torment me. I didn't notice it at first, catching just a slight glimpse of it in my peripheral vision. When I first started to see it, it was on a park bench, or sitting in a coffee shop. But then it got closer. I had been working all week, and wanted the weekend to rest. Friday night, I get home, walk in the door, glance around as if it were a ritual, and continue after noticing nothing out of the ordinary. But then, I noticed. Stuff was misplaced. Stuff was missing. It was nothing at first, but then it got to be heavier stuff, like my whole table. With me on the verge of insanity, I decided to go to my parents for the weekend. Upon arrival, we talked a bit, and after a while of conversing, I bring up the fact that weird stuff had been happening. I mentioned, too, that I noticed the doll they used to terrorize me. The shock and horror on their faces was unbelievable. "We've never owned any dolls before," they said. I sunk. My insides exploded. I went insane. The whole rest of the weekend they could barely look at me. I left early Sunday morning. 3-hour drive. And it was all spent thinking about that doll. Finally at home, I reach for my keys, unlock the door, and drop my stuff. Walking in, I saw it. The red eyes, red hair, white face. It just sat there and glared at me. "Welcome home," it said with a reassuring smile. Special shout out to our first $10 patron supporter, Friday. Thank you so much, Friday. You certainly know how to twist a knife. Good night.